Y'all like my spring collection? I've started going to like the Dollar Tree and spending like $5 on decorations, either to wear on myself or to decorate the shelves with. So I did a video on April 1st talking about how I read 1,000 books. It is definitely a comedy video, so it was an April Fool's video. So a little too late to maybe fool y'all now, but maybe you'll still get a laugh if you go check it out. But today I'm going to be doing the Traveling with Books tag. I think that's what it's called. You'll see it in the title. But I was tagged by Tara Talks Books like 4 months ago. I have a special playlist called Tags to Do. So when I get tagged in a video, I add it to the playlist, and then eventually I will get along to it. I've been really bad with like not keeping schedules as far as when to do content, but I'm trying to do that now. And because I do have a massive amount of content in different formats that I'm trying out, you probably will see like a video a day. But today I'm doing the tag. So this was created by Gina Stanier Books, and it's really short and sweet, and just Q&A type. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. I am going to specifically tag Alan from Big Hard Books and Classics, as well as Greg from Another Bibliophile Reads, because I believe they've both mentioned on different occasions traveling to places and like going to bookshops and stuff. So I feel like this sort of tag will be good for them. But if you want to do the tag, of course you can do it. I have like a little list of people, so if you feel like your name has to be added, it's probably in the description. But anyway, the first question: do you read when you travel? The answer is yes. Yes, I do read when I travel. Do I read as many books as I think I'm going to read? No, not at all. Number 2, do you travel with paperbacks? Yes, I do. Normally I'm into at least one paperback. So I would usually have like the one paperback that I'm currently reading that I would bring with me. What about an e-reader? Well, of course, because that has endless possibilities of books. And of course, like the apps and stuff on your phone are great for when you're waiting in line. Especially if you are traveling, you're pretty much going to be eating out all the time, so there's a lot of waiting periods. So ebooks are really good for that. How many books do you pack? Well, the Kindle is endless, so there's thousands on that. But as far as like physically packing stuff in a suitcase, I would say around 3 books, but it also depends on where I'm going. Number 5, does where you go or how long you are traveling impact the amount or type of books that you take? Yes. So if I'm only going somewhere overnight, like say I'm going to go spend the night at my parents', I will probably bring 2 books so that I have options. If I'm traveling somewhere for a couple of days, I'll probably bring 3 books, but I usually never actually spend the time reading them once I get to the place where I'm going. So I'm mostly reading the books like in the car on the way there if I'm a passenger, or if I'm taking a plane, then I'm going to be reading the book on the plane, that sort of thing. As far as the type of books, um, a lot of times, like if I'm going on vacation, it's really a business expense because I'm going to be going to like a writer's conference or something like that. And so in those cases, they have list of the other authors who are attending, and I like to look at the list, and if I already own a book by one of those authors, or if I could read something for free that they've written, then I attempt to do that just so that I'll have a conversation starter with them and be like, hey, I really enjoyed your book, such and such. And that's an easy win. Compliment someone on something that came from their brain and they'll love you forever. So I try to do that. I never wind up doing as many people as I want, but that's okay. And number 6, do you buy books when traveling or visiting bookshops or libraries? So yes, because most of the places that I'm traveling to are like writers' conventions, we usually have a day where we do book signings. And so I'll have a table, the other authors will have their tables with their books set up, And if I don't have anyone at my table, you're probably going to find me running over to another author to go buy one of their books. Or at least get a signature. I have like a little, I have a notebook that I get signatures in now. I'll show you. I have this really pretty notebook that I actually got at a writer's conference. A friend that was there gave it to me and gave all the other people that attended beautiful notebooks to choose from. There was like 6 of us. So she gave us our pick, and just, aren't they gorgeous? So I picked this one, and I used it as a signature book. So like I have Bethany Lopez and Ellen Robin, Michelle Lynn. So a lot of the authors for the places that I go to are indie, but sometimes there's traditionally published people too. Melissa Craven. And this was all from one writers convention. Casey Bond. And so that's all the ones that are in this one. So what I've learned is to not go in trying to buy all the books, because you're not going to be able to do it. So I tend to take bookmarks, or like the little postcards that have the books that the author made, or I will look up their books on Amazon and see if there's like a free one that I can download to try out the author, because I don't have money. Conventions take a lot of money. I don't think readers understand that, especially when it comes to indie authors, because we are having to purchase all of our books to take with us to the convention. Plus, there is the time loss. So if you have a job or something like that, you might be taking days off to go to the convention. Plus, whatever your travel costs are to get there. Then you're talking about, for a short convention that takes place, a lot of the ones that I go to are like Nashville. You're talking about like $500 for hotel cost for the couple of nights that you'll be there. Plus, when you purchase your table, that could be $500 just to have a table. And so sometimes like the shipping on your inventory for your books cost as much as the books themselves. So it can really add up quick. And that's like the bare minimum cost. Then you have authors that have these giant banners behind them, or table banners, and other little things that they like to give away with their books, the bookmarks and postcards. Some postcard stuff costs like $1 a postcard to be printed. My goodness. So yeah, cost add up. And so I do tend to make it a rule. I visit all the tables, and I'll take something off the table to remember the author, and hopefully I'll be able to like read one of their books by the time the next year comes along, or at least I can like follow their Amazon page, so I'll get alerts whenever they have a new release if I'm interested in one of those. But I tend to limit myself when I go to book signing events to like 2 books tops. And that's a really easy thing to do when you're talking to people, is go visit them first and be like, hey, I'm checking out everyone's booth because I can only buy 2 books. So like I might see you later again, but I am really interested in this. So that way they know you're interested, but also you don't feel like you're being hustled into purchasing something. You have your reason ready. I'm not made of money. I'm going to go visit everyone's table, and I'm only going to buy like 1 or 2 books. An author is not going to be insulted that out of like 100 other authors to choose from, you weren't one of their top 2. If they were insulted, that's pretty narcissistic of them. So now it is interesting. I have had readers come to the table, be very excited, and be like, awesome, I'm definitely going to go get this. Like, I've got to go run out. When my husband gets here, like, he'll give me the money or whatever, and I can come back and purchase the book. I had that happen at this one convention. There was, like, 3 people that were really excited, so I kept my table set up, like, after everyone was breaking down, because I was like, I don't see them anywhere. So, like, don't tell an author that you just got to go get your money and you're coming right back, because they might wait around for you because they don't want you to like show up and then they've already packed up and left. So don't do that. Don't lie. But like, it's fine to tell the truth and be like, hey, I'm only buying like one book. I gotta move around and see what's available first. But yeah, that is the whole tag. I love these talkie tags. Just super simple. I do plan on doing Tag Tuesdays from now on. I have a long list of videos that have been tagged in, so I am booked out through the month of May. So if you tag me in anything this month, it's not going to be getting done until June. So just be aware of that. But if you do tag me in a video, I will most likely do that tag at some point. Like I said, I got tagged in this one 4 months ago. So yeah. Thank you, Tara. I finally did it. And I will see y'all later. Link down below for her channel if you want to go subscribe to her. And I'll see y'all later. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share with friends, whatever. And bounce.